Welcome one and all to the stream. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mac. I'm the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist is an AI-powered map maker. It's what you see in front of you here. This map was actually generated in Dungeon Alchemist just prior to going live. It only took me moments. So Dungeon Alchemist allows you to make maps in a snap. Environmental, battle maps, buildings, etc. But also you can dive in and build everything by hand. So it's the best of both worlds. You can supplement your campaign and speed up your building process and, really save a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can dive in and just waste hundreds of hours like I have making maps that never see the light of day. How you doing, Jack? I also saw that we had okay, who do we have here? We've got Jack, Remy, Unbound Lopez, Doc Green Thumb, Seisu, Yakos, Von Yakos, Cave of Creation, Wardian the Goblin, Where's Waldo, Smash Bear, Shortle, let's see, Grabbin UK. Anyone else that I missed that said hello or said anything? Just want to make sure. I know we got some lurkers in the chat. I never want to call them out though, so lurk on, friends. But if you do want to say hello, feel free. How have you been, Jack? Hey, Gore. Wolf Gold, how you been, my friend? Master Gub, hi. So, today's stream is a couple of things are going to be happening. It's a Damn Challenge stream, which means we're going to showcase the winner of last week's Damn Challenge. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little sick yesterday, so I was in bed most of the day yesterday, so I'm horribly prepared today, but I do have a map in mind that I was gonna pick. Give me 1 second. I'm actually still not feeling that great today, so we might cut today's stream short. But there was some very interesting entries, like some very, very cool entries. But one in particular really jumped out to me. I had it saved. Yeah, I usually have a folder, but it's just saved in, like, nowhere land. I'm awful. Okay. Oh, that's not it. I am so sorry. I am so underprepared this week. I thought I had the map saved somewhere, but I guess I don't. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully. Yeah, that's it. I found it. Switching, so when you make maps in Dungeon Alchemist, they're made within Dungeon Alchemist. It is a map maker and an immersion utility, and the maps are saved as a DAM, or a Dungeon Alchemist map. You see up here at the top it says .dam. That's our proprietary file extension. And we lean into that a little bit. We call this the Damn Challenge, and we have Damn Streams, all sorts of stuff similar to that. Anyway, so, Swedish Cook. Are you here, my friend? I'm wondering, are you present? I don't think they're gonna make it today. They said they might not make it today, because they're gonna go see the D&D movie. But this map in particular... But yeah, you export the map as a JPEG or an animated map like an MP4 or a WebM. It's then you can print the map to use like in person on your table at home, or you can export it for, say, virtual tabletops such as Foundry, Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, Above VTT, Owlbear Rodeo, etc. No, you cannot. There's no 3D exports or importing into Blender or Unreal or anything like that. It's not meant for that. And a lot of our assets, in fact, are smoke and mirrors. It's very well designed, well light mapping and texture mapping and etc. But, so the theme of the week was everything is lava, right? And I wanted you guys to use everything is lava dive into the update and make a cool map. And Moldarahl, as this one it looks like, it is essentially what you're saying, Jack. That. 1 second here. I'm going to pull it up in the Steam Workshop so we can look at the description. The underground city is what it is. We found the underground city of Moldarahl while exploring caves at the coastline. It seems to be ruled by an individual called Durbarum Crawlthud. He enjoys the riches of the mines and invites his merchant friends to buy luxury items with the gold from the mines, while the workers live and work in poor conditions. Maybe we can help the workers. So let's showcase what an export might look like in this one here. I like this though. It kind of looks like a radio tower, kind of, or maybe like a protection circle or something. Anyway, so if you go to File and Export, depending on your virtual tabletop or your need, we have lots of options. So let's say you want to export for Foundry. You can export for Foundry directly. We have Foundry, Fantasy Grounds, Roll20. We offer Universal VTT, just image only, print, and video export. So, and then within Foundry, there's also image and video export. So some of them have subtypes within them. So if you use Foundry, for instance, make sure you click Foundry and then start diving through the options. Notice it exports in a top-down here. You have perspective 3D, limited perspective, and then finally orthographic top-down, just stamp flat. So you can get rid of the 3D perspective that is given off by these walls and whatnot. You can tell it to render lights, not render lights. You can set the grid to be a little bit larger so it has kind of a bit of a border, or the smallest border possible. You can also export with a grid on it, so you can turn on, you know, the hex grid or a square grid. So if you're printing, this is very useful. Hey, Dirty Rollers. So depending on how you export it, say I'm doing an image, it would just be a still image. But if I export it as, say, a video, it will actually, the lava, the torches, anything moving in this map would be animated for the export. Because it's like a weird shape, you'd probably want to export as a WebM, which usually tends to render better with larger maps or weird shaped maps. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's an immersion tool, twitching. So realistically, I mean, it's not just for game masters. I've seen people use it to create screenshots for their JRPG games as the backdrop for it. I've seen GMs also use it to create cutscenes, chase scenes, handouts. I've seen people play play D&D within Dungeon Alchemist, even though that's really not its intention. Hey, see you later, Jack. Anyway, so this map in particular was just a really stunning, interesting build. Jumped out to me, and I thought it looked really cool. As you can see, there's an entrance from the caves, or from the sea caves. And then there's just like a small town here. Kind of diving into it. Let's pop a token into it and take a look. Oh, wow. There's like little vendor shops underneath. That is brilliant. I didn't even notice this before. I haven't popped a token in. This just reminds me of going to like a swap meet or a bazaar, a market, you know? So, realistically, we only export as a single layer right now. So this map, there probably would have to be multiple designs. So you would have one with the top for just viewing purposes, and then one that's like inside of areas, like, but these ones here, like these rooms here, these you can go into and say, like these walls, these will export into Foundry with wall data, window data, door data, line of sight. So yes, it does export with a lot of information for Foundry to digest, but nothing that would really tell it, you know, what these multiple levels are at this time. Ultimately, you would probably have to do multiple exports showing the multiple levels, and I wonder if those exist on the Steam Workshop. They probably do. A lot of our builders will build with that in mind when they're building multiple floors, so they'll have each floor exported at different heights, so you can use them with, say, with Foundry, you would use like Monk's active tiles when they walk into those spaces. Hey, Will, how you doing? Now, another thing you could do with, say, Foundry is you could record, say, a chase scene and have it trigger, or an entry scene for your players. So when they first enter this city, for instance, so let's say they entered in top-down here at this point in the map, and then you have an active tile for when they get here to show them kind of like an immersion of them walking up and then looking around and seeing what's here. They're like, what is this? And then boom, now they know, oh, cool, we're in this like interesting underground market with this upper, you know, cool pad here. You could do a little quick walkthrough, record it, and then it plays and that's it. How you doing, Highland? So, I mean, you can, realistically. So, if you go into the cave tools, if you go into the terrain tools into the cave area here, you can just go to the erase cave ceiling. And what that does, you could have like a skylight in this cave, for instance. I hope that's what you were looking for. Oh, I didn't erase it. 1 second. Got it. Pretty sure I'm doing this right. Oh, you know what I just remembered too? If you are in low settings, this will not work. And I was in low working on a very... Okay, so... Okay, now I'm really tripping out. What's going on? Let's try that one. Yeah, no, I guess I did it wrong. I'm confused. I thought I could delete the skybox. It might be bugged out in this build. You should be able to erase it and then let the sky in because we're inside of a cave. Oh, see, it's working there. This must be considered outside. Weird. I see the light leaking through. Huh. Let's take a look now. It might be bugged and only doing it right at the edge. See, I got it to work here, but not in the center. That is weird. Oh, it's because it's considered walls in here. It's like you're inside something. So it makes sense. But you could see here, it's like you're outside. Mango Frocht? Man, that name takes me back. How are you doing, man? Long time. Man, I haven't talked to you in ages. How are you doing? I'm alright, you know, life had some weird twists and turns for the last year, a few years, but things are starting to, like, level out and get better. I want to check this area out up here. Let's pop that token up here. This build is so detailed. I gotta give it some love. Wow. Yeah, exactly, man. I've been so busy with playing catch up in my real life and then working this job here. I love working for Dungeon Alchemist. It keeps me busy, but at the same time, it's like It's very fulfilling, fun work. I love this community. I'm not just saying that because I'm live streaming. I really do enjoy working in this community. It's very fun. Man, I haven't, I barely even touch my Xbox anymore. That's how little I game. This map is stunning, though. So, the creator of this map, Swedish Cook, they get a $10 Hero Forge gift card for winning this week's dam challenge, or this bi-weekly dam challenge. Now, viewers, I would like to reach out to chat and try and decide on a new theme for our next dam challenge. So please, as a group, let's try and come up with a theme that we can all agree on, that that is not too crazy or too outlandish. Max hideout. Oh my goodness, are we almost to 50 viewers, by the way? Oh, there we are. We just hit it. Okay, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to give away a copy of Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist. Steam key. Okay, set the giveaway for 10 minutes. You must be following the stream to enter. Ready, set, spaghetti. Go. Right, Unbound? What, Gingerly? Alchemical lab? Yeah, a little bit, huh? It does seem like an alchemy lab. That was a tongue twister. I really do like this market. It's very neat, very interesting, fun. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot of like little vendors and shops and little interesting nooks and crannies. Definitely a cool build. Congratulations, Swedish Cook, on winning this week's or this bi-weekly dam challenge. Now, let's try and come up with a new theme that is awesome. Well, Wolfie, you need to join the challenge. They're fun. What's this? Ah, it's like shifts. Okay, so we've got Flying Palace of the Jinn, Desert Oasis. Those are some interesting themes. Still on a swamp theme. You know, we did talk about a swamp theme a couple weeks ago. Maybe we should do that one. Swamp theme. Nah. Your door goes nowhere, friend. Hey, Green Thumb, how you doing, buddy? We still need to play Solasta. Our sad adult lives. Hey, Ricky. Dark Side. Nice. Thank you for the follows, everyone that's followed in the last couple of minutes, by the way. Much appreciated. We're giving away a copy of Dungeon Alchemist. This is actually the official Dungeon Alchemist channel and stream. I'm the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. I'm going to be saying that a lot in the next few minutes, so sorry if I say DA over and over way too many times. But at the end of this countdown, we'll be giving away a free key. It's a digital copy on Steam, so you can redeem the code right away and begin using it immediately. Or you could even give it away on your own channel or social networking if you already have a copy, or give it to one of your friends or a DM or a family member, whatever. Anyone. So, You know, that also does seem nice, Wolfie. But the thing is with everything as lava just coming out, it does seem nice to kind of dig into all the assets and really give them a good rundown. You know what I mean? Ooh, Joker, that could be interesting. Realm of the Vampire Lord, says Shord. And we got some good ones. I do like the idea of going a little bit more cute and fun than dark, though. Because, yeah, we have been going a little bit dark. But at the same time, everything is lava is kind of a hot, kind of dark theme. You know what I mean? Cute Vampire Lord hideout. Okay, so we're going to skip out of this map really quick. We're going to hop into the workshop while we're deciding as a group what we might want to pick. Excuse me. Didn't sleep well last night. Let's take a look at a few more. Whoa. Oh my gosh, Zach. Please, bud. So terrifying. Ooh, a fort. Let's check that out. Can I just say that Z-axis manipulation, sorry, I'm not trying to do that flower there, has really just made maps so pretty. How we can just like stack things so meticulously now and merge things together in a way we couldn't. I love how these stones, these flagstones seem like they're in the ground and have been there a while. Like, and you can just really just raise, I mean, these are big stones, but they're now just kind of down here. Hawaii Goblin Pirate Party. Okay, you know what? I'm looking at all these themes, and I'm actually really liking Joker's Fae Holiday theme. It seems interesting. Yep. Yep. They did. Ooh, I like the boats on the wood there. Oh my gosh, there's a little raft in the in the trough. That's too cool. This is a very pretty map. Check out the fort. Got some supports holding up these stones. Thank goodness. Hey, welcome back, Upsideism. Oh. Right? Every time I think I have really good details, I see maps like these and I'm like, ugh, my map sucks. Ow, my eyes hurt. Ugh. So I was suffering a really bad migraine yesterday, and I'm still kind of got lingering effects today. And, yeah. I don't know how long today's stream's gonna be. We'll see. We'll try and at least make an hour. I mean, you can always resize them. But the thing is they do fit in a 5-foot square, which is technically a player's space. So, in most games at least. Let's turn on the square grid here. Bring it down to where we have grid. Wolfie, the thing is the ones sometimes I'll put a tremendous amount of effort into a map, and it's not a hit at all. And then sometimes I put little to no effort into a map, and people love it. Now, that's not to say I didn't put a lot of effort into remastering my Prospector's Mine. That thing took me forever. It was like a 20-hour build, at least. No, wait. I did time myself. It was more like 14 and a half hours. And I know compared to the first time I made it, it was more like 40 hours the first time, I think. But having the new update really helped a lot. This is a very pretty build. Very well done. Ooh, I like that. Hey, Dag, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so I think we're gonna do Faye Holiday for the next Jam Challenge. And I'm gonna quickly Feywild Holiday. How about that? Nice. Do you use a lathe at all? Um, so I grew up like in a cabinet shop. My dad is was a carpenter, finished carpenter of all. He did cabinetry and all sorts of stuff. But he had a lathe, so I spent a lot of time around a lathe. And then also my neighbor in my previous neighborhood, just before I moved here, he actually would make wooden pens using his lathe all the time, and I'd go over and hang out with him and watch. Little Mad, congrats! And that was a smooth, quick claim there. Thank you so much for making that easy. Let me pull up the key sheet. Can we get some congratulations to Little Mad, please? You know, we all can't be the winner, but we all can be winners by being positive and supportive and being awesome. And remember, every 50 viewers, we do one of these giveaways. So if we hit 100 viewers, we'll do another giveaway. And if it doesn't happen this week, next week, if we hit 50 viewers, we do it again. So every week, pretty much nowadays, we do a giveaway because we have so much support from the community. Like, so much. Every week, we're getting 60 plus viewers on average. That's amazing. I appreciate the continued support. It means a lot. We're actually hoping to affiliate the channel and turn it into a charity. What that means is any way we can monetize this channel will be for charity. So when we affiliate the channel, there'll be like advertisements and bits and you know, subs and all that stuff, and then we can actually do charity runs through Twitch to various charity organizations. But it'll be pretty cool how we're going to be doing that. But basically, any money we raise on this channel will be towards good causes. We're kind of in the process of picking different causes and making sure they align with our needs as a company, and meaning that we're donating to companies that are responsible and, you know, do the right thing, you know. Why you gotta be nice? What do you mean, Remy? Oh, for sure. You got to make sure you're giving to the correct cause. But one thing I've been a very, very big proponent for is I want us to donate to causes that reforest, that plant forests and like help protect forests. Because I feel like a good chunk of our community prints maps, and that's got to be a good chunk of paper, right? Plus, running your computer is a lot of energy. So, I mean, I would like to think that it would be responsible of us to kind of offset the amount of waste and paper created and used by Dungeon Alchemist. That's kind of my thoughts, is that we should donate to a cause that reforests areas, protects forests, you know, things like that. That's kind of my first one. Another one, and I don't know how you all will feel about this. This is kind of just something more near and dear to me. Some of you may know this and some of you don't, but my wife, she suffers from lupus. And there is actually a very legitimate charity called Game On for Lupus. They are trying to raise funds to essentially find a cure for lupus, because there is no cure, just treatments. And basically the hope is, you know, I've done that on my own streams privately in the past, but you know, if we change charities every so often, maybe that could be something we consider. But there's lots of good charities out there that need support, you know. So ultimately it's not up to me, it's up to my bosses. So well, even, you know, using a computer still uses energy, right? So that is a great, you know, boys and girls clubs, you know, stuff like that. Maybe even like I don't know. That one sounds really good though. Or gaming clubs, you know, things where, you know, like the youth are introduced into, you know, good habits and hobbies such as tabletop gaming. Exactly, exactly. That could be a good one as well. I do think the trees is somewhere we should start at least, and then go from there though. Anyway, let's again, let's pull up another map. Check out this hovel in a swamp. Gosh, a cat fur just landed on my face. There you go. You get to keep yours. It's yours now. For sure. You know, I want to try and connect with those types of after school clubs or boys and girls clubs and stuff. And start doing those kind of things too, community outreach, at least here in Vegas where I'm located, because I have more influence in this location, you know. I would like to expand it though, to do more. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is a lot of schools may not have a computer that can run it right off the bat. So donating them a copy is kind of like, it's like, yeah, it's like giving a computer to someone without power. It's kind of useless. Okay, let's drop a token in here and check out this path. I like this. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the music cut out. This is nice. This is a good vibe. Feel like any second a gator is gonna hop out of the water and try and end my life. Obviously, you know, more like a croc would be the problem, but still, you get the gist. Uh-oh, your house doesn't work. It's aesthetic. It's still pretty cool. Not gonna lie. An outhouse on the water. So you just drop those plops right in the water. It is a great swamp, actually. Ah, I'm trapped. I feel like Kermit the Frog should just be sitting there playing a song. Oh, hello there. Kermit the Frog here. Wow, really good job on this. Beautiful job on this swamp. This is like Dam of the Day type material right here. Really like it. Okay, moving on. So what's everyone been up to this week? What you been doing work-wise, campaign-wise? How did you guys get any sessions in this week? Or do anything interesting? Has anyone seen the new D&D movie yet? No spoilers, I just am curious if you've seen it. Pirate Fest, yar. Yar. Dude, what did you stream? You should have told me. I would have been there in a heartbeat. You know that, right? I would have at least tried to tune in for like 5 minutes. My GM emailed us between sessions and said, you know what? Oh, that's got to be a good feeling. Ooh. Okay, so what's better than that, really, you know? Maybe someone brings really good themed snacks to the session. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? Matt, I just DM'd you a key on Discord because I have a direct line with you there, so I figured I'd just send it to you there. Sorry for the delay there. I kind of got a little sidetracked talking in chat, so... You know me, I'm the most distracted streamer in the world. Ta-da! I'm really good at streaming. GoldenEye, dude. Oh my gosh, that would have been cool. Were you streaming the campaign? 7-layer desert? I'm just kidding. No, I know you meant I know it's dessert. I'm joking. Ooh. Let's take a look at this mining town. Man, I used to love playing the GoldenEye campaign. But you know what? I just like... Nintendo hated their players so much with the 64 because that controller was just the worst. Like, for a time it was innovative, but like, playing GoldenEye with one thumbstick and a D-pad was not fun. I remember rubbing my thumb out on... Like, it went raw on that pad. Oh my gosh, it was awful. Does anyone remember playing the 64 and just destroying your thumb? They actually had a term for it in the 90s called gamer thumb. It was so prominent. And they had commercials about it. You get like a spraying, huge, blistery, whatever thumb. Cooked a meal for 20 folks, photographed the drag show, taught community youth theater kids, day job, pop-up restaurant outing. Dang, Remy, you live a very fulfilling life. I went to the ATM and I tested VTTs. I've been researching like all, because, okay, so lately a lot of A lot of different people have been asking about all these different VTTs. Like, does this one work with Dungeon? Does this work with Dungeon? I don't know offhand, to be honest. So I've been basically testing a lot of them one at a time and seeing what they can handle. And I'm making a compatibility like checklist, like a chart. Oh, it's been taking some time because I have to learn each new VTT one at a time. Oh my gosh, I bet. Mario Party. I wouldn't say it's a competition so much, but I have been impressed by a couple of outliers that are pretty cool. I'm testing above VTT right now. I was testing Owlbear last week. So, yeah. Anyway, above VTT works with Dungeon Alchemist maps, both animated and regular, but it doesn't import like line of sight or anything like that. So that's what I've been trying to figure out, like what can it work with? See, I need just like a list of all of them, I guess. I went to a website that had a whole bunch and I've been going through them one at a time. Plus our big three. I got Tabletop Simulator on my list too. I just want to understand how the map imports from Dungeon Alchemist to it. I know it's flat, but I want to know how to do it. Essentially, eventually, I plan to make a tutorial for every major tabletop simulator. So you know, online there'll be like a short or a tutorial for it on our YouTube, and you can just quickly look up how to import your maps. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that for sure. Oh my goodness. Should be a tutorial. Well, I want to make a new one, like a video. You know what I mean? Like a walkthrough doc, like my Give a Damn series. I like this map though. This is great. It's got a good vibe to it. It's got like a Vival Goes West type vibe. So I was looking at because I've also been researching whatever the localized tabletops for, you know, digital TVs or projector situations where, you know, where you want to play locally. There was another one I was looking at. What is it called? It is Dynamic Dungeons is another one I was checking out. Sorry, I have a whole bunch of them installed and I've been going through them one at a time. Faithful! Oh, man. Dom DeLuise killed it in that movie, though. He was the cat dog. The dog cat. Oh, Vive! I can't talk like Dom DeLuise. I won't even try. But you get what I'm saying. Tiger. That's right. Tiger. Please. There's some guns like stuff in the future. You know, I wouldn't even at this point I would say no, Ricky. But here's the thing, our next update is going to allow you to import 3D objects and also share them on the Steam Workshop. Not just 3D objects, but also templates for abstract objects. So in our next update, all the abstracts, any templates that we're currently sharing in our Discord channel that is not very optimal, you'll be able to upload them to the workshop and browse them there. So if you have an amazing template, you can share it there or browse them there en masse. Now, it only took us like 4 months, 5 months, 5 months to get to 3,200 maps. And that's just maps on the workshop. Imagine what it'll be like once you can import abstract templates and 3D objects. And what I mean by 3D objects is 3D designers will be able to import their assets into Dungeon Alchemist. You'll be able to download models online from places like Thingiverse, you know, STL, OBJ models. You could download, huge token packs from places and use them. Hey, KO'd. I think there are some saloon doors. We have some stuff that can pull off the Western aesthetic. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think there's any guns on the menu anytime soon. The treasury I'm assuming the treasury will add a few new weapons. I was hoping they'd add some magic looking weapons with gems in them, cool looking, you know, gauntlets and stuff like that. It would be awesome, right? But I would assume that once we get 3D imports, you know, the sky's the limit with Dungeon Alchemist, really. I mean, you know, you're limited to kind of a fantasy aesthetic, give or take 300-400 years or so. Like, you're kind of limited to that Knights of the Round Table aesthetic, unless, you know, you get really creative, and we've got these mine carts, which could shift you forward a few hundred years, or could just be a dwarven mine. You know, it could be anything, or a gnome's mine, anything like that, right? So, but yet again, you have this little hand truck cart that looks like something from the Old West. What else do we have? There's, shoot. Not mistaken, a wagon that's just like a covered wagon. This looks like something straight out of the Old West right there. Oh, for sure, for sure. I think the devs don't want to insert certain objects, as well as because it can affect their what they call a PEGI rating in Europe, as well as it could essentially kind of just shift away from our current plans, which is to deliver on all our Kickstarter goals. I don't see guns being one of those, but they might be able to squeeze a few in there, here and there. I just can't promise anything. I'm sorry, Ricky. I mean, there are, yeah. I was asking him why we had no pipes that go vertical 90 degrees, like or a 45-degree bend, or like a T with a vertical. And they were like, oh, I guess we just never got around to it. Because, yeah, there are pipes, but there's, the little ones have a vertical one, but not the big ones, unfortunately. I think you're trying to make a big place, aren't you? I mean, there is, like, this vertical valve, you know? Some of these vats, some of these, like, hatches that are somewhat vertical type stuff. This option here, there are some vertical smaller ones. Honestly, I need to show you what I did to make a vertical bend. I had to do a boondoggle of pipes. Hold on one second here. Let's see. So, I mean, you can color a lot of objects and make them look more like rusty or worn. So, like the pipes, for instance, like they do have some rust on them, but there also is the option to go through and you could give them different hues and stuff and play with them. All the Hughes, John Hughes, Howard Hughes, you know. Anyway, so like right here, because we didn't have a pipe that goes into like a vertical, like downstem T shape, I did this little boondoggle of pipe that went around and under and then like looped back. Anyway, that's how I made the pipe work. It was like, oh my gosh, this is quite a mess, but I made it work. It was frustrating. I begged the devs to squeeze some extra vertical pipes into the update, and they're like, we've already finished all the assets and we're bug busting. I was like, no! So it didn't make it into the update, unfortunately. Here's my sluice boxes, or like a sifting box system. So water runs out of the pipes into the sluice boxes. They rinse off all the gunk and dirt, and then all the gems and gold comes out. Boondoggle was the coolest thing in the 90s. Did anyone else get obsessed with Boondoggle, or was it just me? They were like this little rubber strands that you could make bracelets and like keychains out of. Oh, Futon Destroyer, the giveaway ended some time ago, unfortunately. So, like, if you were a 90s kid, you had a Boondoggle bracelet. So, can I just say, my computer's running a lot better. I think I might have fixed the problem. Like, I still could use an improved graphics card and stuff to run the stream overall better, but, like, I think overall gotten better. Like, we haven't crashed in the last 2 streams, so that's positive. Run your map now? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my. KO'd, I appreciate your efforts. Am I really? Jeez. Listen, just call me Beastie Boys, because I'm sabotaging myself. Boondoggle. I mean, it's running enough. It runs on low. Dag? Do I have to get the newspaper out? Do I have to break out my banhammer and put it in your map? You know what? I'm gonna put my banhammer inside your map. Just to spite you. He's gonna crash the stream just to spite me. Dag's like, I'll be good, I'm sorry. This is a big map, so it'll take a minute to load. It's a large map. In fact, it may crash the computer. Who knows? Hey, it loaded. Let's turn off the animations here. That'll grab me a few frames. The first things first, we gotta claim this. This looks like a good place. Good a place as any, just right in the middle of the bridge. I'm sorry, Dag. I just had to. It was fun. What do you got going on over here? Is this a turnstile? Me and Dag honestly poke at each other, but we honestly just are all about, like, having fun, and it's all in jest. We're just playing, you guys. Don't worry. They're called an Osbod. But I see you've used it as a turnstile. This reminds me of, You're like, just make me a hammer, but make it bigger than Max, and then make it more flashy. Is this just gonna be a thing, like an ongoing joke? I'm so glad they added the abacus, by the way. That was hilarious. So, like, for those of you that aren't in the know, for like the last 5 months or so, there's been a running joke that Dungeon Alchemist doesn't do our taxes, unfortunately. Like, it does a lot, but it doesn't do our taxes, right? So the devs were asking for any last minute items, and I can't remember, I believe it was Remy or someone was like, please throw in an abacus so we can finally do our taxes with Dungeon Alchemist. For those of you that are like, what's an abacus? It's one of those cool little, kids play with them in like waiting rooms at like a doctor's office now, but in the past they were actually like a really fancy calculator for counting stuff. When I was in high school, I wanted to name my first band Abacus, and I couldn't convince my bandmates to do that. They did not like that name. Thought it was like a old calculator, a grandpa calculator. No, thank you. Actually, I play guitar, and I've known to sing once in a while back in the day. I don't think I can sing anymore. But oh wow, what's this? Like a little I don't even know what to call this. Like an arena? Is this where people watch like what do they call it? Where they get out on the canoe and they do like themed canoeing? They like canoe dance and stuff. I know you were, but not with me, unfortunately. Never with me. Oh my gosh. Or the regatta. So, like, in Portlandia, there's this skit where they like, the guy goes out on like, a canoe and does this, like, dance to a canoe. With the canoe, like, a synchronized dance with the music, and people are, like, clapping and into it. And I laughed, and then one of my friends who lives in Portland was like, oh, no, that's a real thing. People do that here. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. Did not know that was a real thing, but that's really cool. So this elevated road is really cool. It's too bad, they didn't maintain it. You had one job, Dag, and you failed it. One job. Looks like they're trying to fix it, though, right? Is this what's going on? It's old. Look, Dag put his picture inside the map right here. When I looked at the mine, did I find the hidden Mac? My mine, or what mine are you talking about? Your mine? No, I didn't find it, actually. Dang. Now I need to know where it's at. Hey, Starseeker, how you doing? That looks comfy in there. Oh my. Let's kick off our shoes and take a step inside. Wow. What you been up to, Starseeker? All right. So, as much as I would like to run a normal 2-hour stream, my head is starting to pound and it's starting to hurt a little bit. We're gonna check one more map out and then we're gonna call it, okay? So let's make it a banger. Let's what was your map called again, Cave of Creation? It was a crystal mine, right? Something like that. But yeah, I feel like a sharp pain up here behind my eye and up into here. Ugh. What's the mine called, Cave of Creation? I'm like trying to find it. It wouldn't like search. I think that something's wrong with Steam search. 1 second. I'll just find it. It can't be too far down here. Can't be that far down. Famous last words. I'm pretty sure it's a migraine, mainly because it originates up in here and then it just throbs down in to here. I don't think it's a sinus headache because sinus headaches usually go the other way. Hurts more here. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's needed a bath. Oh, come. Hi. Oh, it's Seymore time. Oh, you smell so good. Oh. Plus, I'm sitting here in these really bright lights to my face. Tell them how bright it is. Very bright. Called a pupperito. We'll pull it up in just a second. Let's get puppy time. How are you doing? Oh, good. Oh, right on my. That was. Oh my. Oh my god. Want a pupperoni? Can you go slow? No, you can't go. Goes too fast. Oh. A little bit. Trying to learn slow. Fast. Oh. Very good. My hands. Go with mom. Okay. Okay, that was a nice little distraction. Little 5-minute puppy break is always good. We're gonna pull up that mine and then we're gonna call it, okay? Dark rock. We're gonna search. Pretty sure I subbed the mine. There it is. It is a beautiful mine. It's just huge. I loaded it offline the other day to take pictures. Seymore is so cute, and he's such just a lovey boy. He really is just so adorable. Honestly, I can load huge maps offline, but when I'm streaming, it's a different story. And the thing is like, part of the problem is I stream at max bit rate, 1080, 60, 32, you know, whatever, lane coast sharpened, you know, whatever the best I can stream at. And so I basically try to put out all the best quality, and as a result of which, as there's, you know, feature creep and things starting to get added into Dungeon Alchemist that makes it more heavy, like effects, I'm starting to notice it. I'm going to convince the bosses to let me get a graphics card, hopefully in the next few months at least. Something like that would help supplement the stream tremendously. But this is a very beautiful map, my friend. You did a great job. I love the use of pipes. Looks like you got it working way easier than I did. In fact, that's like super easy compared to the one I did. Like, brilliant. Cool. This was our dam of the day the other day. I took some screenshots of it and shared it across our socials and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. You really do. Like, you have to do some kind of crazy bending stuff. It's a bummer that there's just no real simple vertical pipes. I was really disappointed by it. Okay, let's see. Where'd you hide my hammer? It's like a game of where's Mac dough. Not where's Waldo. Where's Mac though? That nope. A picture. It's a big map too, so it's like gonna take me a minute to find it. Oh no. They're not in the same place? Cool. Thanks for making it easy. Hmm. Hmm. Am I blind? Darn it. I have no idea what I'm looking for, really. Ugh. Oh, this is a big boy map. I think part of the problem is I'm having a hard time focusing on the screen. Their positions are logical, not hidden. Okay, that makes sense. You saw it? Yeah, but you know what to look for. It helps. Yeah, it is. It's a little tricky right now. I'm trying to keep it like... Picture frame I just moved away from? Oh, goodness. I didn't even see it. Is it in here? Am I just blind today? Probably that. Oh. In this? Oh, there. There it is. I didn't see the photo until I turned this way. Hammer isn't far. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Boop. There I am. Boop. All right, everyone. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry. It's a big map, so I got intimidated. I was just like looking everywhere quickly. Do better. Gosh darn it. Hey, I like this this right here. This looks familiar. I've seen that strat before. Right here, Cave of Creation. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I was really sick yesterday. I was suffering a really bad just headache, migraine, and it's carried over in today. I thought I would be okay, but in front of these really bright lights and all the screens, I have 3 huge screens, 2 huge lights. It's too much. Yeah. Anyway, I need a break from it. It's just sensory overload and it's making my head hurt. So, we're going to cut the stream early and then I'm going to take care of myself and I'll be back, you know, hopefully tomorrow on the social front, posting Discord and stuff. Thank you everyone for hanging out, being a part of it. Cave of Creation, though, like what you did here. That's exactly what I did in my build, too. I love it. Very nice. I love that you got the connected points to this, too, in the crane, with the crane. Yeah, I'm going to go snuggle that puppy and take a nap, probably. Anyway, you guys and gals, thank you so much for being here and being a part of the stream today. I really appreciate each and every one of you for not only being here supporting the channel, but, you know, supporting the winners of the giveaway, supporting the creators of maps by, you know, showing hype and love for their maps and their creations, sharing your own creations on our Steam workshop. These streams wouldn't happen if you guys and gals aren't sharing your maps. So basically, thank you. Kudos to you. Reach up, pat yourself on the back because you've all done tremendous work in these fantastically beautiful builds. Again, my name is Mac. I'm the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. We're here every Saturday, same damn time, same damn channel. That would be 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I think because it was daylight savings today in Europe, at least parts of it, you know, we should be mostly back in sync. Whatnot. So what is that? Like 8 p.m. UTC and 9 p.m. CET is when we'll be live on Saturdays. And just so you know, let's just make it official. This Monday, I will be live on the channel. I'm expanding the streams to Mondays. We're going to be doing Map Maker Monday. And essentially on that day, I will be building a map on stream. That'll be the focus. Instead of showcasing community maps, I will be building maps and giving you tips and tricks for your own maps. We'll be back in sync soon. Okay, so hopefully very soon, everything will be back in order. Sorry, daylight savings is not cool. It's not cool. And hopefully we'll see more of me on the stream coming up very soon. By that I mean map making days, and also expanding the stream to feature at least a few one-shots to start to test the waters, and then further out a long-term campaign. featuring 100% Dungeon Alchemist maps. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate you all. Hey Distal, how are you doing? We're actually just wrapping up the stream because I'm not feeling well today. Thank you for popping in though. I appreciate you. You're late. I know. No, normally we'd run till 2, but I'm not feeling the best today. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. Anyway, I actually was sick yesterday when you messaged me and I didn't get back to you because I was in bed. I will ping you later, okay? Sorry about that. Hopefully later tonight I'll be feeling a little bit better, if not tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, everyone. We'll see you next Saturday. Well, actually, let's just plan on Monday. Let's say... what time? You know what? I'll post an event in Discord with the time today, so you'll know. It'll be a Discord event that you'll be able to RSVP to, and then it'll give you your time in your native time zone. Sound good? Thank you, everyone, for being here. Mac out.